Today's video is about makeup and hair. Two things I'm not very good at, but I still love talking about all the same. I had an early start this morning. I had a hair appointment at 8:30 with Peter Mark. I'm down on their list for hair models, so they call me regularly and I get complimentary colours, which is great. Usually it's with students, but today was a treat because they had a very professional, very experienced hairdresser over from England, and he was there teaching the teachers. So I got a great experience today, and I'm really happy with the colour. So this is the end result. It's closer to my natural colour in a way, because my natural colour is really dark, it's black pretty much, and this is deep like the way my natural colour is, so I think it suits me. I have been versions of red now for years, but it had got very light and a little bit blondish, and it was fun, but it just doesn't suit me as much as this does, so I'm really happy with it. I also got a trim, which is impressive on their behalf because I'm usually very resistant. If you know me, you'll know I'm obsessed with growing my hair long, and it doesn't really happen for me. It's pretty much been the same length forever. A long time ago I decided that my hair is always in bad condition, so I may as well have it long in bad condition as short in bad condition. That's kind of been my motto, but it does feel nice, I have to say. It actually feels heavier as a result of the trim, which I always think is strange. So yeah, this is the hair. I'm really happy with it. So before I went to the hairdressers at 8:30, I got up and I did my makeup. I love watching other people doing their makeup. I just find it really interesting and relaxing as well. I don't usually sit down and properly give these videos all my focus, so feel free to give me like a half or a third of your focus right now. I like to put these videos on while I'm doing my own makeup or while I'm washing the dishes or something. It's kind of nice company, and as I said, it's kind of relaxing. And sometimes I learn something from these people because they're usually good at their makeup. I'm not very good at my makeup, so unless you're terrible at your own makeup, I doubt you'll learn anything from me. You might, however, be able to give me some tips, so if you see anything that I'm doing wrong, then please let me know. I'd love to know. Anything else? So yeah, so in the morning you'll see, unfortunately, I have usually quite swollen eyes and my face is kind of puffy. I think that maybe I have a bit of allergies, like hay fever, or I'm possibly allergic to my cat. I think that she's allergic to me too, because we're both sneezing a lot at the minute. So I look really wrecked this morning. I'm not a morning person either. Yeah, so I did my makeup. I list all the products below that I use, like a real makeup YouTuber or something. If you have any questions, please ask me. I'm wearing black today. You might have seen my last video where I talked about colour. Black is a colour that suits me, but I don't think it suits me, as in my personality. So I think it looks really strange to see me in black. I'm not really a fan of black, but I had to wear it for the hairdressers today. So yeah, that's why I'm in that. Thanks so much again for watching this video. I hope that you're enjoying them. If there's any videos that you'd like to see me do, or if you have any suggestions, please let me know. And other than that, please subscribe. I think I have 72 subscribers now, and I have my eyes set on the 100, so that would be really exciting. It might sound small to some, but for some reason subscribers on YouTube feel very special. I don't know why. I think a lot of people don't have YouTube accounts, or a lot of people don't subscribe to other YouTube accounts, so they feel very valuable. So thank you so much for everyone who has already subscribed, and other than that, have a great day! Oh, so sleepy. Well, today I'm starting with foundation. At the moment I'm using Estee Lauder's Double Wear. I like it because it really matches my skin tone, it doesn't budge all day, it looks great in photos and videos, but it is expensive and it's really drying, and I don't even have naturally dry skin. I definitely recommend their light version instead, and when this bottle finishes I'm going to go back to that one. I don't wear a lot of foundation. I like to build it up little by little using either my fingers or a sponge like I'm doing today. I make sure that I blend it really well, especially around my hairline and underneath my chin as well. How cute is this sponge holder? I love it so much. I got it in pennies. Okay, so next is eyeshadows. At the moment I'm using the Nars Narcissist palette and a whole bunch of random brushes. I'm really not fussy about brushes and I never wash them, but shh, don't tell anyone that. Okay, so I start with one of my random brushes and I take a medium colour and I blend that all into the crease of my eyelids. I really like this palette because for a long time I used the Penny's PS range, which was nice, but it didn't blend that well and there was a bit of fallout. So I decided to treat myself to something a bit fancier. I was undecided between the Nars one and the new one by Urban Decay, but I stuck with the Nars one because it's a little bit smaller and can fit in my makeup bag. Next I use a medium colour. At the moment I'm using a sort of a pinky colour and I blend that all over my lids. I really like this colour because I think it's great on green eyes. It really makes them pop. There's absolutely no fallout with this eyeshadow and it's so easy to blend. I really like it. Because this is an extra special occasion, as in I'm going to the hairdressers and they asked me to wear all black and makeup and heels, I'm doing extra special makeup. So I'm adding another colour, a darker colour to the outer edge of my eyelids. I wouldn't do this on a normal day. However, I find that even when I do special makeup for special occasions, it pretty much looks the same as my everyday makeup. Does anyone else find that? Anyway, the key with this is to make sure you have blended it really well. I used to be so bad at this, but I think I've got better. I use a white or very light eyeshadow and I put this on my brow bone underneath my eyebrows to open up my eyes, and then I bring this eyeshadow down to blend the previous colours. This is the easiest and the best way to blend your eyeshadows and I find it works really well. Just to make my eyeshadow a little bit more special, I'm also going to add a glittery one all over my lids. This colour doesn't really have any colour, it's just glitter, and I find that it just makes your eyes pop and makes your eyeshadow just look that little bit more special. So I'm just applying that all over. And that's how I do my eyeshadow. Next up's concealer. I use the Urban Decay Naked Skin and I wear Fair. I really love this product. I think it's so good at hiding dark circles under your eyes and it just gives your overall complexion a more flawless finish. I didn't used to wear concealer like this and now I can't believe that I didn't because it really makes all the difference. So I apply this concealer underneath my eyes, around my nose, and here at the moment I'm applying it above my eyebrows. I don't really know if this is that effective. It's one of those popular makeup techniques at the minute to carve out your brows, but anyway, I'm going with it. Once I've done this, then I take my sponge again and I blend it all out as well as I can. Blend, 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 blend. Nothing more to say. Hurry up, Martha! Oh, one more thing to say. While I love this concealer, it's not a great one for hiding spots and blemishes, so I wouldn't recommend it for that. You'll have to buy a different product if you want to cover those. Brows are next. My products are so old, they're all faded and I can't see what they say anymore, but I think that this is a Rimmel product and it's a brow pencil and I think it's in dark brown, so I use the brush to brush my eyebrows up to start. Then I take this little set, it's from Penny's and I think it's called Flormar perhaps, but again it's faded so I'm not sure, I'll have to check. So I use this sort of powder and I have an angled brush and I just apply the powder all over my eyebrows. I find eyebrows are kind of hit and miss. I mean, they shouldn't be so hard. I have pretty strong eyeshadows to start off with, but I know they're supposed to look like, what is it they say? Sisters, not twins or something? But I just find that, I don't know, one of my eyebrows is more arched, I think, than the other one, and I can never just get it right. And the start of my eyebrows are a little bit sparse, and so I always kind of struggle between maybe putting too much product or not enough product. I suppose the key here is to brush them out as much as possible. If I spend the time on them, I think I can make them look quite nice, but watching this, I think they look very heavy. Oh, Martha, what are you doing? I feel a bit mean talking about myself. Aww. Anyway, there I go, just adding more and more product, and then I use the brush to brush them out and soften them a little bit at the front. When I have all this done, I take another product which I also can't read, but I got it in Penny's too. It's sort of a brow gel, and I just sweep this up through my brows because they do have a tendency to hang down, so this just keeps them in place and makes them look a little bit tidier. And that's how I do my brows. Okay, you ready for this? Liquid eyeliner. I'm using the Catrice Eye Matic Dip Liner in the deep black. Eyeliner is so hit and miss for me. Sometimes I get it in one clean swipe, and other times, like today, probably because you're watching, it's taking me ages and it's just not working out. I like to do a wing, and the more special the occasion, the longer the wing gets, the higher my stress gets. And I honestly don't know why I'm not better at it, considering I wear it every single day, but there you go. I have no tips or techniques to give you here. I change my own technique all the time. Sometimes I start with the wing and I come in, sometimes I go out, sometimes I do it in one line and that's a very happy day, and other times it's just tipping away, trying to make them even and actually just making them worse.
Oops, didn't mean to do that. I just tap it the other way.
It's no use, Ted. You'll never get it absolutely right.
Moving on to a bit of a trendy product. This is the Mercier Loose setting powder. It's a translucent one that's supposed to make your makeup stay in place all day long. You'll hear a lot of makeup bloggers talking about this product, and that's why I decided to try it. I do really like it. It is a bit drying, same as my foundation, but it definitely holds your makeup in place all day long. So I applied that using the same sponge as before. Once I've done that, I move on to bronzer. I use a Benefit bronzer. I'm not sure what it's called, so I'll have to look that one up. And I applied this in like the 3 formation, so along the top of my forehead, down underneath my cheekbones, and then underneath my chin as well. I didn't used to wear bronzer, but I really like it. Even though I love having pale skin, I just like giving a bit more definition to my face. So now I have a confession. I didn't realize that at this point my camera shut down. Oops! So here I am the next day, picking up from where I left off, which is mascara. So I use the PS Runway Ready mascara in black. I have only ever used cheap mascaras. I'm not a big mascara person, and I don't use an eyelash curlers either. A lot of people probably be horrified at this, because I know for a lot of people mascara is a massive part of their makeup application. Maybe if I tried something a bit more expensive, I might get more into it. So to be honest, I'm staying clear because I'm happy enough with what I've got right now. After this, gosh, I look pale in this video, so I just inserted my bronzing technique again. Otherwise, you'd be wondering how I got from A to C. So there I go, applying my bronzer. Makes such a difference. Yeah, that's good. Okay, then it is on to blusher. So again, I use a Benefit blusher. The one I'm using here is called Coralista. These blushers smell so yummy. That's one of my favorite things about them. So I just apply that all over the apples of my cheek. And then I use another Benefit product, which is their Whatsup highlighter. And I apply this all over my cheekbones and just above my brows. This is one of my favorite products. I don't know how we used to live without concealer. I just think it's so special. No, not concealer, highlighter. Yeah, and this is my favorite one, but then I haven't really tried that many. Ta-da! And here's the final look. How did I do for my first makeup tutorial? That was hard work. I also added a lime crime lip stain. I'm on my way to the hairdresser now, and I don't know what I'm going to get. They said I had to be open to a colour change, which I am. So I'm looking forward to getting something new, because I think this is too strawy and too washed out for me at the moment. But let's see what happens. I have Dublin City to myself this morning. Look at this. Nobody's out at 8:30.
So I have to be.